the trend going together. Johnny Gallagher is the stage set. Look at this one right here, man. I mean, we got a lot of numbers here beside these guys' names as we send them out on their sighting lap. We'll go ahead and introduce to you our top pros real quick. And qualifying first today aboard the number 1 Wienen Motorsports SSI decals, Maxxis Tires back machine, Chad Wienen. Also qualifying first here today, the number 88 of Joel Hedrick on a Maxxis Elko Liquid Wrench Honda Walsh Racecraft DWT's wheels back machine. Second place qualifying going to the number 84 out of Sanger, Texas of Thomas Brown on the Root River Racing Maxxis JB Racing Fox Shocks Hyper Wheels backed Yamaha. Also finishing second place in his qualifying round of racing, the number 422 from Bakersfield, California, the West Coast champion, backed by Maxxis, Elko, Rolls, Sparks Racing, Honda, and Liquid Wrench, Davey Hogsma. Finishing third, coming into this aboard the number 15 out of Wall, New Jersey, AGX, Walsh, Maxxis, and Bellray backed Nick Janusa. As well, the number 20 from Root River Racing, Rage ATV, JB, and Hoosier Tires, talking about Josh Upperman. Fourth place qualifiers, the number 13 from Hounsdale, Pennsylvania, Baldwin Motorsports and Fly Racing, John Natale. And here's an interesting fact, both these riders over the age of 40. John will be 41 this year. Joe Bird ringing in at 43 today. He finished fourth, qualified fourth today out of Union City, Tennessee on the number 7 Factory Honda, backed by Joe Bird Quad Racing School, Walsh, Dassa, and the Bird Training Facility. Fifth place qualifiers today, number 31, Adam Clark out of New London, Ohio, as well as the 75, Frenchburg, Kentucky's Casey Martin on the Vetri Racing TLX back machine. Sixth place qualifiers was Nick Moser, the 77 from Pipersville, Pennsylvania, on the SSR FTR qualified back machine, and also the 25 of Cody Jansen out of Kaukauna, Wisconsin, on the Launderville Still Valvoline Jansen Motorsports back machine. Then, of course, we see Silas Lehman's out here with us. Sam Rowe will check in with us as well. His is his AMA Pro Racing debut. He's out of Manassas, Wisconsin on the Root River Racing machine. He came by the LCQ in the 5th place position. Third place position, the LCQ, the 665 of Ronnie Higgerson of Cutler, Illinois on a Savage Motorsports Maxxis back machine. Fourth place was Silas Lehman's, the 30, or excuse me, we already talked about him. How about second place, the 209 of Fernandville, West Virginia's Brett Music on the Costa Racing Blommel Motorsports Walsh-backed Honda. And your winner of the LCQ was Jeffy Rastrelli, who was contending for a lead in the first division race, but had just disappeared. I don't know what happened to him, but he came out and won the LCQ.
Yeah, Rastrelli actually went down in that right-hander. It would be about mid-track. There was a right-hander, big berm. He came in, hooked the berm, flipped. You guys couldn't see it from here, but I was actually standing out on there and saw it. You know, Rastrelli incredibly fast, had a bad crash here last year and won already today. So hope he's got it out of his system, and the Florida boy can show these Florida fans what he's made of.
No doubt, and I know this will be one place that he'd really like to do it, and I know they always want to do it, but here's the cool thing. Last race, these guys lined up against each other at the Edge of Summer Motocross at Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort last fall. Jeffrey Rastrelli came away as the inaugural winner of that event, so he's got some things behind him now. He's got some inspiration, I think, behind him as he gets set to roll in that first turn.
Rodney, talking about inaugural winners, last year John Natale, the inaugural winner here. There's 7 or 8 guys out here that could be the winner today. Maybe more, maybe 10, maybe 15, who knows. This is a tight track. The start is everything. We're focused in on the start. We got the 30-second board up, and things are about to go racing.
That's it, and this start sequence is well underway. We look at the rear wheels of Kid Dynamite in the middle. There's your 4-time ATV Motocross champion Chad Wienen and the West Coast champion on the right side. So the contenders we watch as the gate gets set to drop. Revs up, gate down. Look at that jump off the gate.
Oh, John Natale with a big hole shot. Chad Wienen in second. Looks like an Upperman third on the inside. Kid Dynamite around the outside. Looks like he's going to get around Upperman, take that third place spot. So it's going to be Natale, Wienen, and Hedrick, your top 3. Look at this, the same top 3 from last year, just in a different order.
Josh Upperman back at the number 4 spot as he opens things up there, and that's a good, strong start and a good place for him to be right now. John Natale does exactly what he needs to do to be a repeat winner here, man. I tell you, being up front, though, here at Daytona is no easy place because you've got that bullseye on your back. And the bad thing about it, you got some major sharpshooters taking shots at you from right behind.
Chad Wienen on the outside. He's carrying his speed into the whoops. He's on the rear tires in a tally. Kid Dunham at Joel Hetrick in third. They're working their way through these S-turns. They're trying to guard that inside line, but at the same time, it's a little bit faster on the outside there. The top three are already starting to pull away the fourth place Upperman. Rastrelli there in fifth, Thomas Brown in sixth. These guys are battling feverishly over that fifth place spot right now.
No doubt about it. It is, like you said, Brown in fourth, sixth is Jeffrey Rastrelli, Brett Music seventh, Davey Hogsma is eighth.
Rastrelli around Brown takes away the fifth place spot, and he's all over Upperman now. He wants that fourth place spot, and he wants it right now.
Man, I tell you, Jeffrey Rastrelli's been pushing hard.
Oh, look at this, Pat for the lead. Chad Wienen takes the lead. Already starting to pull away a bit from Natali. Don't know if there was a mistake there. We missed that. So he's got about a 4 bike length lead already.
He just went inside of him, Johnny. We'll get a look at that on replay maybe here in just a few seconds. But Chad Wienen doing what he knows and how he knows to do it best, and that is race to the front, make that pass, and try to go into checkout mode. John Natali not able to defend that line. But let me tell you, this race isn't over. We know the intensity levels at which all three of these riders are capable of racing at. We haven't reached that yet, John Gallagher.
Look at this, Jeff Rastrelli, hard on the gas. He's already around, well, looks like he got around Upperman somewhere, and around Brown. Now he's into fourth, and he is closing up rapidly on the back of Hetrick.
Wow.
Hetrick to the inside and a tally. Can he make the pass stick? Oh, side by side, Hetrick inside, trying to take the line away, and Natali shuts him down and holds on to the second place spot.
Well, I'll tell you, the biggest saving grace for Chad Wienen right now is the fact that John Natali and Joel Hetrick are battling so hard back there for that number 2 spot. Rastrelli to the inside, trying to go around Hetrick now.
Rastrelli's a man on a mission right now.
The Florida native might be able to make it back-to-back wins in these big special events like this, and that would be spectacular. But now,
look at that, Rastrelli off the track. Off the track, Rastrelli. Those mistakes are just killing him, Rodney.
That's the kind of things that'll keep him from doing just exactly what we're talking. Oh, down goes Hetrick. Hetrick went down really hard. He and John Natali nearly touching wheels in the air, and he slams the ground, and he's slow to get up. Joel Hetrick slow to get up now as he is crawling over to the tough block, trying to get that
block. He appears to be okay, but he's definitely not rejoining the race.
No, he is not even beginning to think about trying to get that machine turned over on its 4 wheels right there. That is not good news for the Maxxis Liquid Rinse Elka Honda team by no stretch of the imagination. He's got his helmet off, John Gallagher. That's not good at all, because it means he's done.
Yep, done, and that's incredibly costly to him, not only for the day, but also for the championship.
Exactly.
You know, I hate to say this, but this is exactly what Chad Wienen does. He goes out, he wins, and he does it with no mistakes ever. These guys, they push so hard, they try and grab those wins, and oh, look at this, Thomas Brown all over the back of Natali. He's on the inside, he's trying to take that spot away, but Natali's able to double to the outside. Thomas Brown all over him, wanting to make it into that number 2 spot, possibly go after Wienen. Natali takes a look over his shoulder, looks right at Brown. Brown says, hey buddy, I'm here.
We will try to get a report now. We'll tell you, Joel Hetrick up. He was moving around on his own. He took his helmet off, and he is going to go back to the medic station to be looked at. That's not typical for Joel Hetrick unless there be an injury. So we know that there must be some sort of an injury. Let's hope it's not too bad. Meanwhile, back up front to the battle, it's John Natali trying to fend off Thomas Brown for the number 2 spot. Meanwhile, Chad Wienen is now almost 5.5 seconds ahead of the rest of the field.
And Chad Wienen looks like he's just riding around out there. He's so tall, he's absorbing the bumps. Here comes the battle for second. Natali has it. Thomas Brown wants it. He jumps all the way to the inside, not able to make a stick. Tries to take that inside line, but he cannot double from the inside. It's just so close. He's all over him. John Natali, he's such a great racer. He has eyes in the back of his head. And look at this, Jeff Rastrelli off the track. Now he's back in the battle. He's all the way up into that 4th place spot, and he's closing in on that battle for second.
Amazing. Jeffrey Rastrelli, I think we saw just a glimpse of what we're about to see out of the 728 machine. Last year we saw him take that win, and now we're seeing, even in adversity, he is still able to step up and be a part of the show right now. Don't count him out. He's only 3 seconds behind that battle right there for the number 2 spot.
3 seconds behind him and closing in rapidly. The man stretching it out up front, though. Now, with the 5.4-second gap, Chad Weenan, he's on cruise control. He's managing his gap. He knows he's got, I believe, a 12-lap main here, or 15-lap, I think. We're at lap 6:15, so we got 6 down, 9 to go. Chad Weenan leading the way. Second place, John Natale. Third place, Thomas Brown. Rastrelli still continuing to close that gap down just a little bit.
57.4 is his lap time. Rastrelli's who we're talking about. Weenan at a 59.093 and a 59 for Natale and Brown.
Thomas Brown to the inside of Natale. He almost had the pass made, but he just could not make it stick. He's trying to run it up the inside in the whoops, but look at this. Here comes Rastrelli. He's all over the back of Brown.
So Brown may get a wake-up call back there. Actually, Natale might get a wake-up call whenever Brown realizes Rastrelli's back there, because both these guys are going to start forcing the issue, and that means that both of them are going to start riding just a little bit harder, a little bit faster, and if John's not able to rise to the occasion, he may actually get swallowed up by that battle that's about to weigh John. But I have a tendency to think that John's got what it takes to rise to the occasion.
Here they come. Now they're nose to tail, all three of them. We've got the battle for second, third, fourth, and they're going hard on each other. John Natale sends the quad. Brown and Rastrelli behind him. These S-turns could turn out to be the deciding factor here, Rodney. They need to protect that inside, but the outside's faster. The guy in the back is actually Rastrelli now has got a little bit of an advantage because he can take the lines without the danger of having to lose a spot.
Cross flags are out. We're halfway through this one. That was lap number 8, I think we just saw completed there. Working on lap number 9 for your leader.
Oh, there he
Weenan.
goes. Thomas Brown on the outside. Changes it up. No, can't make it stick.
Wow, that was a good, valiant effort, though. You got to give it to Thomas Brown on that one. So here we go now, still nose to tail for those top 3 as they come in front of the starting
Brown around
line.
the outside, lets Rastrelli get up next to him. He's going to lose the spot. Going for the pass on Natale, cost Thomas Brown the third place spot. That's what I was talking about there, Rodney. They got to go protect those insides.
Exactly.
Now it's Rastrelli all over the back of Natale. He's not being patient at all. He's pushing the issue. He jumps into the whoops. He's trying to go around the outside.
Oh, look at that!
He makes
Did you see that? Oh, what a pass!
Spot away.
What a pass by Jeffrey Rastrelli, man. He went all the way from the outside, cut that corner to the inside, threaded the needle, and took the pass, but can he make it stick? Oh, no!
Look at that. Natale makes contact. Rastrelli gets bounced out of the way. Natale back in a second.
Wow, we can see that Rastrelli's got the speed. There's no doubt about that. Can he pull something like that off again? But I tell you, like you say, John Natale rising right back to the occasion is able to get the position right back away from Jeffrey Rastrelli. I think we're looking at a new wave of the future. I talked about a new era of ATV motocross, and here it rolls.
Here they go. Rastrelli to the inside. He's got the pass. He makes it stick. Natale runs it in on the inside, but this time Rastrelli's got it. And here goes Brown around the outside. Brown's got the inside, now jumping into the whoops. I believe Brown's going to make the pass for third and make it stick.
So,
Rastrelli now solidly in seconds, but 9.1 seconds. Rodney, we've been talking about this three-way battle over second. The man out front, Chad Weenan, is gone. He is checked out.
Chad is gone. There's no doubt.
10 seconds. He's got a 10-second lead over the second-place rider, Rastrelli. The third-place battle still rages on. Natale background Brown. Natale in third, Brown in fourth. Brown, you can tell, is just getting frustrated. He's trying to pass Natale. Rastrelli's pulling away.
Chad Weenan may be the champion of this when it's all said and done, but Jeffrey Rastrelli is going to be the star of Daytona in 2016.
You
No
know,
doubt in
Rodney,
my
I'll play
mind.
devil's advocate to that. Chad Wienen will gladly be the boring guy who cashes the big checks and takes all the championships and all the wins, just like he's done for the
Shut
last
up,
4
Johnny.
years.
I know you guys are friends. You guys are on Yamaha. Just let me build the hype, all right? You always bust my bubbles, man.
Oh, Jefferson Shelley's exciting, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
3 crashes already, and he's hammered.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. We got another battle. Natali under pressure from Thomas Brown now, it looks like, Johnny.
Yeah, Thomas Brown able to work his way around, but he's been around Natali before. Natali's crafty. He knows the lines. Uh-oh. Looks like he's got a problem, possibly looking down at that machine. Or he's just, looks like he's giving up a little bit of ground. Now is Brown starting to make ground back up on Rastrelli.
Wow, what an intense battle, man. I think Brown and Rastrelli, I don't know that they're done either just yet, to be honest with you. Tough break for Natali, like you said, though, man. Don't know what's going on with him, but
12 laps into this one, Rodney. If we run down the top 10 real quick here, well, we can't even see the screen to do that. But we know it's Chad Wienen out front, Jeff Rastrelli in second,
yes.
Thomas Brown in third, Chad Wienen in fourth, Davey Haxman fifth, Nick Janusa sixth, Brett Music seventh, Josh Upperman eighth, and Adam Clark in ninth. Those are the top. Oh, and actually Joe Bird rounding off the top 10.
There you
Joe
go.
Bird is 43 years old, hanging in the top 10, putting in a good solid ride.
That's pretty good. Last year's AMA Pro ATV Rookie of the Year, Nick Janusa is 6th. Davey Hogsma is 5th. That's John Natali, not Chad Wienen in 4th. Chad Wienen's leading, and John Natali is in the number 4 spot. So we've got still a ways to go with, well, there be 13 laps we're working on right now, so we still got a couple more to go, Johnny. There's still lots of room and lots of time for things to happen here. Rastrelli right now, as I said, kind of the star of the show for the moment. Chad Wienen, the champion, but we may get to see the star rise to the occasion again. We might see another star develop here with Thomas Brown. He's put together a pretty good run this moto as well.
Yeah, these guys are all hard on the gas. Chad Wienen now with a 13.5 second lead, Rod. He's gone.
Wow.
He's completely out front. 2 laps to go. He's cruising. He takes a look over his shoulder. And what he sees is Jeffrey Rastrelli 13 seconds back, hot on his heels. Here comes Thomas Brown. He's not done. He wants to fight just one more time. Now, it looks like Natali has dropped off quite a bit off the back of Brown. But this battle over second still rages on.
Man. Jeffrey Rastrelli, I just seen some puffs. I don't know if it was smoke or whatever, but it wasn't nothing really detrimental. But I'm wondering if, man, these machines are built to last so long, if these things are starting to reach the end of their tenure.
I saw that also, Rodney. You know, one thing interesting to point out, the riders running second and third, Jeff Rastrelli, Thomas Brown, each went down multiple times in the main event here last year. They're coming back, they're getting their redemption, and they're showing the fast way around this circuit, beaten only by the man, Chad Wienen.
White flag is out for Chad Wienen now as he heads to lap number 15, Rastrelli and Brown. There's 1.1 seconds separating those two. The Floridian and the Texan, John Natali, still 4th place. Davey Hogsma in 5th place. Nick Janusa 6th. Upperman, Music, Adam Clark, and Joe Bird, your top 10. But it is about that man right there. You cannot deny Chad Wienen this opportunity. Last year, he was more frustrated about coming up short winning this event, the inaugural run of it, than any event that he raced last year. But this year, he does it. He takes home the checkers and the big fist pump into the air. And not only does Chad Wienen take the win, 15 seconds over the rest of the field is what Chad Wienen pulls out over everybody.
Rastrelli with the big celebratory fist pump, and as well he should. He charged his way through the pack, not once, but twice, coming all the way back to second. Thomas Brown with a harder-than podium there in third. What an impressive, amazing race we just watched.
It was